Radha-Tandam Bhaktivinoda Swamitam Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Vande Nityananda Saritam Shri Nandanam Vande Shri Radhika Charanadvayam Gopijan Smayutam Navanavana Omagyanatavandasya Kimanjanasya Chakshuru Maitanya Tasma Shri Gurave. So this is Harikumar's class number 1, July 18th, 18th, July 18th, 2023, and we're discussing the subject of Sri Radhe and Her Manjaris. We're going to read the commentaries on Vilapa Kusumanjali by Raghunatha Das Goswami with the commentaries of Raghunatha Das Babaji Maharaj. And he in his commentaries of Raghunatha Das Babaji, he includes the commentaries of Sri Gopal Goswami. This verse is talking about Radha Kund Leela, and it's talking about Ban Bihar. Ban Bihar, Bihar means to enjoy pastimes in the forest. So what time does that take place? It takes place from 12:30 in the afternoon to 1:30 in the afternoon. So it's a very joyful, amazing description going to Lila Amrita of this mud. It's called Madhyana Lila from 10:48 to 3:36 in the afternoon. And this Ban Bihar, they wander through the forest, but they're not ordinary forests like we experience in our world. Because as they pass through different areas of the forest, each part of the forest exhibits 6 seasons. There's early winter, late winter, spring, early summer, late summer, fall. Like this. There's 6 seasons. So then one forest is all 6 seasons in one forest. So each forest they pass through has a particular type of flowers, blossoming flowers of that season. Like Kunda flowers blossom in January. So when they go to the winter forest, they find Kunda flowers blossoming. If they go to the summer forest, the Kunda bushes are there, but no flowers are there. So it's really amazing. Kadamba flowers blossom in August, July, August, like this. So let's read the verse. This is verse 79 from Vilapa Kusumanjali. Sulita Nija Ashishta Vishendra Suna Subali Tatara Bhavashesh Divya Natamsha Madhura Madana Ganam Tanavati Tena Sardam Subhagamukhi Mudame Akara Dasyasi Tvam. That's the theme of all the verses of Vilapa Kusumanjali, and all our Goswamis, and all the books that they write about Leelas and Asakaya Leela and other meditation on Leela, all from the viewpoint of Dasi Bhav. Dasi Bhav, Kinkari Bhav, Anacharani Bhav, Paricharani Bhav. The mood of a humble servant of Radharani, a maid servant, the queen and her maid servants, or the queen and her handmaidens. So everywhere you find this idea, kada, 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 when, dasyat, dasyasi tvam. Tvam means you and asi means me, I. Well, I become your dasi. So how do we become Radharani's dasi? Adho Guru Padashraya, by surrendering to Guru and getting a name. One of the Pancha Samskaras of Diksha Vidhan ceremony is called Nam Karana, Nam Samskara. You get the name Dasi or Das. You may have a name, a spiritual name from your jana of your born Indian family, like Shri Prasad Agarwal. So if he becomes Hare Krishna devotee, he'll get the name Shri Prasad Das. Without Das will be added to the name. That's what it says. It doesn't say, when it describes it, Nam Samskara. It doesn't say change the name, it says add das or dasi to the name. Because generally in traditional Indian culture, every woman was named after some devi or some sacred river, or every man was named after some god. Shiva, Vishnu, Rama, etc. Ram, Shiva, like this. So this is the idea that we have to learn how to serve Radharani by serving Krishna. Serving Krishna, and we get the inspiration and the seed of seva when we get bhakti. Bhakti ignites the potential in the heart. Cotton has the potential to burn. Without contact with fire, it'll never burn. You have cotton in your closet for 1,000 years. If it doesn't come in contact with fire, it will never burn. But you throw a match in your house on fire. So the same thing, the Atma is Shivara Swarupaya Krishnara Nityadas. It has a Srup Lakshana. Srup Lakshana means the primary characteristic. Everyone is serving. The mother cat is serving her baby cats. Feed them, and they're danger. She puts it in her mouth, carries the cat away. But she doesn't bite the cat. But when she catches the mouse, the same mouth and the same teeth finish the mouse. So it says that the devotees is a kitten in the mouth of Durga cat, big Durga cat. And the samsarika, the materialist, he's a mouse, a mouse in Durga's mouth. Big cat, a lion, Singha, share. So what's the translation first? Sulalita Nija Bhavalishta. Sulalita Lalita means very graceful, very elegant. So Su means especially. Nija Bhavalishta. Bahu means arms, like we say, Mahabahu. In Gita, Krishna addressed Arjuna as Mahabahu, oh powerful armed one. Sulalita Nija Bahu Shlishta. A Shlishta means what? A Shlishtavam Padratam Vanashrama, embracing. So Radharani feels the embrace of Krishna's arms. Who's Krishna? He's Goshtendra Suno. He's the son of the king of the pasture grounds. He's the son of Maharaj. Goshtendra Suno. Just like in South India, people have the names named according to their village. Their names are like 20 names long. You know, Shivrasad, Agrabata, it goes on forever. They have like 10 names. One name is their Gotra, one name is their Ishtadevata, one name is their grandmother's favorite pet name. The other name is name of the village, and the other names name of the father of the village. It gets, really crazy when you hear names of South Indians. They have a long introduction tag. Anyway, so these kind of names are very nice because new star of the show. So these names, Krishna, what are Krishna's favorite names? That's the question. What are Krishna's favorite names? Krishna's favorite names are names that are connected with his devotees. And we say Krishna, that's nice, it's the most powerful name, but it doesn't please Krishna as much as we say Nanda Nandan. We say Nanda Nandan, Yashoda Dula, Yashoda Nandan. Then Krishna, he could take a sense of, because Krishna says, he says my devotee is not my devotee. He tells Arjuna Nadi Puran. But he says he's a devotee, my devotee is a devotee. So I'm just saying, oh Krishna, Kripakro, Krishna. We say, Yashoda Dula, Nanda Nandan. Oh, what's he calling Yashoda? He's calling Yashoda. You know, my mother's Yashoda? Who's this guy? So you love me, love my connection, my sangis. So therefore, Gostendra Suno, who's that? Suno means son, Indra means king, Gosta means pasture grounds. He's the son of the king of the pasture grounds. Well, that can be Vrishabhadra Maharaj, but he's not the king. He's the king because Nanda Maharaj is the king of all Brajmandal. Vrishabhadra is the king of one small part. Vrishabhanapur, called Vrishabhanapur. So this guy, this Gostendra Suno, has his arm, his very graceful arm, embracing Radharani. No, I mean, let's say like that. Subalitara. Subal means what? What's the word Subal mean?
Very strong.
What does Bala mean? Strong. That's a good one. That's a good one. So Subal means very, very, very strong. Subhadra means very auspicious, very beautiful. So Subal, Atitara, we say Purnam, Purnatara, Purnatam. So Atitara means a lot. So Subal means, Atitara means very strong, a lot of strength. Bhavalaksha. So Krishna is embracing Radharani with his very strong arms. Divya Natamshu. And Natamshu means the shoulder, and Nata means lowered. So Krishna is resting his arm, his right arm on Radharani's left shoulder. No. Krishna is resting his left arm on Radharani's right shoulder, like this. And then he says, Madhura Madana Ganam. Madhura Madana Ganam. Madhura means sweet, like Madhuri. And Madan means erotic love. And Gana means songs. So they were walking through the forest, Ban Bihar, and Krishna had his arm on his girlfriend. And they're singing love songs. Not just ordinary love songs, because it should say Prem Gun. Prem Gun. Which means love song, but it says Madan Gun. Madan Gun means erotic songs. Well, what? What's this? This is triple X rated. Parental guidance suggested. Show your ID, you have to be over 21 to get in the theater. So this is Madhura Madana Ganam. Because what's the sweetest topic in the world? Erotic love. You go on the net, you do search, you ask anybody who does research, net research, what's the thing that gets hit most on the net?
18 plus.
It's 3 letters. The last one is X, because he's X-rated. The last letter is X, because he's X-rated. So this, you look up God, 100 hits. You look up this word with X, 10 million hits. Look up dog, 5 million hits. So people searching dog 5 million times, searching got 10 million, that's good. But this one, 100 million. So Madhura Madana Ganam. Madana Ganam is the sweetest of the sweet. Madhurati Patira Kilam Madhuram. Ganam Madhuram, Leela Madhuram, Gamanam Madhuram. Your walking is sweet, your singing is sweet, your Shashanam Madhuram. Shashanam Madhuram, your beating is sweet. The sadhakas only know this kind of sweetness. Shashanam. Shashanam means beating. So Krishna's beating is very sweet. Shristi Madhuram. His creation is very sweet. Actually, he doesn't create anything, just manifests. But Srishti means creation, also means manifest. So everything already exists, you just manifest it now, unmanifest it then, and manifest it now, it's on its free will. Because Prakriti is eternal. So when was it created? When was the world created? It wasn't. When was the beginning? There's no beginning. Huh? It's anadi. There's no beginning. This doesn't make sense. That's why he's God. he's beyond rationality. Like Satyanarayana used this term. He said he's not rational, he's not irrational, he's transrational. He's not irrational, illogical. God is not illogical, irrational. And he's not rational either, not logical or reasonable. He's transrational. He goes beyond all your conceptions. He breaks all your ideas. Gyane priyasamudapasya namanta eva. Brahma prays. He can't understand Krishna. So Madhura Madhaganam. Tanvati Tena Sardam. Tanvati means extending. So Krishna extended his arm over his shoulder and was walking along through the forest with his beloved, singing erotic love songs. This movie's going to be good. This is a good scene to meditate on. Was this the star, or where is it going to go? They say it started off with a bang, you know. Like somebody, when I met the girl, I started off with a bang, you know. I was like, wow, it's fireworks from day one, you know. So Krishna's like this. He's just going for a walk. He's not singing the latest pop song in Vrindavan, Ek Do Teen. Ek Do Teen, da 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 da. You know, hello, Narayana. Hello, Narayana. Yeah, Narayana. He's not singing any kind of song like this, the latest Bollywood song. Madhura Madanaganam, Tamati Tena Sardam, Shobhagamuki Mudam, Shobhagamuki Mudam me, Ha Karata Isyasi Tvam. So he says, Shobhagamuki. Mukhi means face, and Shubha means beautiful, beautiful, auspicious, joy. So this verse describes what is joy for the eyes. What is joy for the eyes of a devotee? What is joy for the eyes of Krishna? The joy for the eyes of Krishna is to see a devotee. Shobhagamuki Mudam. So when Krishna sees the beautiful sweet face of Radharani, he feels muda. Mudam means happy, very blissful, very joyful. Mudam. Mudam mate. Feels very happy. So the source of happiness for Krishna is to see the face of a pure devotee. Just like it explains in Skanda Puran, there's 6 Vaishnava Parats. They're mentioned in a famous book, Art of Chanting Hare Krishna. But in there it talks about Vaishnava Parats and said there's 6 from Skanda Puran. What's the one that everyone commits? You got it. Oh, that's sannyasi who came. He just came to the Malibu temple. He's going to ask for some donation. I just made a lot of money. He knows I made a lot of money. I inherited a bunch of money. I'm going to hide. Jai Sri Radhe. Asad, there's your Asad. Piche, Leila. Panditji. So what's the source of happiness for Krishna? Shobhagamuki Mudam. Shobhagamuki Mudam. When Krishna sees the beautiful, beautiful face of Radharani, he feels mudam, very happy, very blissful. So making a point that Krishna feels happy to see the face of Vaishnavas, and Skanda Puran says that one of the 6 offenses of Vaishnava is to be unhappy when you see a Vaishnava. Oh no, there's that Pandit from Radha-Kund. He's going to ask me for a donation. I better run the other way. Some big Seth comes from Delhi. Seth means rich guy. Daniwala. And they, the Pandit Swami. Let's get out of here. So that's Alparad. It's called Vaishnava Radha. Now feel happy when seeing the face of Vaishnava. So let's read the whole translation. O Subhagamukhi. So this is the Manjari talking to Radharani. What Manjari? You Manjari. A Manjari, you Manjari. Specifically, it's Das Goswami's Manjari through as Tulsi Manjari. But he's teaching us how to meditate and how to relate to Radharani. That's why all these beautiful names are in this book, like Devi. Devi is his most popular one. Devi means effulgent, brilliant, playful, naughty. All these are included in the name Devi. Devi has Aishwarya conception and Madhurya conception. Aishwarya means Lakshmi, Lakshmi Devi. Madhurya conception means a playful, naughty teenage girl named Radharani, Radha Devi, Radhika Devi, Radharani Devi. So Devi is the most popular name in Vilapa Kusumanjali by Tulsi Manjari. But Devi is a nice name. So he says, O Subhagamukhi Radharani, when will you give me great joy? So Krishna's joy is seeing the face of his devotee. What's the devotee's joy?
Seeing the face of Krishna.
Seeing the face of Krishna. So what's the lover's joy? To see the face of the beloved. What's the beloved's joy? To see the face of the lover. That's what bhakti means, the love of Bhagavan Prem and Bhakta Prem. Bhakta Bhagavat Prem Sambandha. It's a bondage of prem between the Bhakta and the Bhagavat. Bhagavat. So, oh Sumukhi, and Manjari's saying, Radharani, you're beautiful. You're so beautiful, so attractive. When will I get great joy? How will you make me happy? You'll make me happy when I see you with Krishna. What's happiness of Manjari? Happiness of Manjari is only seeing Radharani with Krishna. Uniting Radharani with Krishna. That gives the greatest pleasure to the Manjari because it gives the greatest pleasure to Radharani and Krishna. The source of a Manjari's pleasure, the source of a disciple's pleasure is the happiness of the Guru. So it starts with Radharani. It starts with Krishna. Krishna's Guru is Radharani. He says this, Lord Chaitanya is Krishna, and he says this in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Radhikara Ami Guru. Radhikara Prema Guru Ami Shishanath. Radharani is my Prem Guru. Now we're dancing disciples. Shishanath. Nath means Nach. Nach means dancing. So I'm dancing to Radharani's Veena. I'm dancing to Radharani's eye movements. Or Kataksha. Radha Kripa Kataksha. Radharani moves her eyes like this, like this. I start dancing. So the happiness of the devotee is to see Radharani. So when a sadhak is doing bhajan, he's not seeing Radharani, or she's not seeing Radharani, but they're hankering, they have ashabandha. Ashabandha means a firm hope that I will see Radharani by doing my bhajan. Doing the bhajan taught to me by my guru, I will in this life, I'll get a darshan of Radharani. At least once. Bhagavatam shows the example of Narada Muni. He got one darshan of Vishnu, his Ishtadevata. Narada Muni was chanting a mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. And he, by chanting that mantra, he developed the symptoms of bhava and prema. And then he had darshan of Vishnu, but he only had partial darshan of Vishnu. What do I mean by saying Narada Muni had partial darshan of Vishnu? He interacted with Vishnu with three of his senses. There's full darshan of Krishna, means samprayog darshan. Samprayog means full union with Krishna. Samprayog darshan of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Samprayog means union. So full union with Krishna means eye union, nose union, tongue union, ears union, hands union. Feeling the touch of the beloved, smelling the fragrance of the beloved, seeing the beloved, tasting the beloved's lips, hearing the beloved's voice. So what did Narada Muni experience? He didn't experience partial darshan. This is described in Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 6, verse 26 through 29. 25 through 29. Describes the the condition of his consciousness. There was at the attained level of Baba by doing Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, and then he had started to experience some symptoms. When he had darshan of Vishnu, what was his first darshan? Ganda darshan. He smelled the fragrance of Vishnu. He didn't even see him. First he smelled. What's that unearthly smell? Like, you're in some room and some woman with a heavy perfume goes in the room and you go, well, what's going on here? what's all this smell about? And then you see the facial lady, you go, oh, it's her thing. So first he experienced a fragrance, partial darshan, fragrance of Bhagavan Sri Vishnu. And then what he heard? Then he heard the experience for Shabda darshan. Shabda means darshan, hearing, sound. Shabda means sound. How do you have darshan of Vishnu? You heard the ankle bells of Vishnu. Like a doorbell. First you hear a doorbell, you open the door, oh, it's my grandmother. It's you. Oh. What do you want? So first he had darshan, he experienced the fragrance of transcendental body of Vishnu. Then he heard the ankle bells, and then he had Rup darshan, he saw the form. And then Vishnu disappeared, and Narada Muni fainted. And he was saying, oh, what a sound I heard, what a smell what a sight I saw, what a sight I beheld, what a smell I smelled, what a sound my ears heard. I never heard such a sound, never smelled such a smell, never saw such a beautiful form. Oh, well, I want to see again. I'm hankering. He's so much Utkanti Dabhav, intense eagerness and hankering. Oh, Vishnu Khan. Where are you? And he was crying, running through the forest like a madman. He just kept fainting. But Vishnu said, you're not going to see me again. So in the commentaries on this verse, the acharyas explain, this is the example of the experience of a perfected sadhaka. A sadhaka attains siddhi, becomes sadhana siddha. By sadhana bhajan, by Vaidhi sadhana bhajan, by Raghunatha sadhana bhajan, one becomes sadhana siddha. But sadhana siddhas generally only get one darshan in their life of Krishna. Whole life. So the many sadhus, they start doing bhajan when they're 5 years old. They lived to be 100. My Gurudev lived to be 101. He was born into the Vaishnava family, Gaudiya Vaishnava family, Brahmin family. And he got initiated when he was 20. So he stayed in Vrindavan doing bhajan for 81 years. He had darshan of Krishna once. He told me about it. So, he had a good start. Brahmin, Gaudiya Vaishnava birth, Brahmacharya whole life. He told me, it's in his biography also, he said, when I was a teenager in school, all the boys were talking about girls and stuff like that. This is in 1915 or whatever, 1920. He was born in 1918, so it was like 1920, 1930, 1940. So boys and girls are always doing boys and girls things, you know. It's nothing new. So he said, I had no interest. I would go home and chant Hare Krishna mantra on my knees. I said, that's nice homework. I asked him, didn't you do any homework? Or I didn't. It was easy. I mean, he's a Brahmin, you know. He's very smart. He said, I just listened to the teacher. Next day I knew everything they were saying. So I spent my time reading Mahabharata, Ramayana. I didn't know about Gaudiya Vaishnavism and all that. But he read Ramayana and Mahabharata and Gita every day. And chant Hare Krishna mantra and japa. That was his childhood. So he was born to be a guru. Like many Indians are born to be gurus. O Subhagamuki Radharani, when will you give me great joy singing sweet love songs, Madhura Madan Ganam, with Goshendra Shuno, while you embrace him with your very graceful arms, as he holds his strong arm on your low shoulders. So, Krishna has his right arm, what did I get confused? Has his left arm over Radharani's right shoulder, and Radharani has her right arm around Krishna's waist. The standard posture of lovers wandering through the forest. There's nothing new. They say there's nothing new under the sun. Lover's right arm goes around the waist of the husband, and the husband's left arm, because he's taller, so he got something to rest his arm. Okay, your shoulder. So the question is, why does it say lowered shoulders? It says Nata Amsha. Amsha means body part, in this case means shoulder. Nata means lowered. Why does it say lowered? Radharani's shoulders lowered.
Because of Krishna's hand.
So one answer, a logical answer, is called yukti. It's one form of answering. Praman also. Yukti means logic. Krishna's arm's heavy. He lifted Govardhan Hill. He's not a weakling, though. He's got some muscles. 7 days he lifted Govardhan Hill when he's 7 years old. So he was doing bench presses. So he had muscles. So his arm was heavy. That's one reason. What's another reason? What does Krishna's Kaviraj sing? When did Lamrita? I don't know. It says Radharani's shoulders are lowered because her neck is raised. It appears that Radharani's shoulders are lowered because her neck is raised out of pride of being Krishna's favorite lover. Like if someone's puffed up, they say her nose is in the air. This is a phrase we have in America. India has different phrases. Like she walks around like this. And also as a sign of beauty, you have a long neck. It's called swan neck, Hansakant. Long neck is for a woman, but it's all relation. It can't be too weird. It's proportion. Some people have very short necks. Their heads are just screwed on their shoulders. They have very short neck. So Hansakanta means a long neck. It's considered auspicious in relation to other parts, not just by itself. So Radharani's shoulders are lowered because her head is raised. Her head is raised with pride. I'm the best. This is Krishna's Kaviraj, Kasturi Manjari's idea. So the verse is describing the aspiration for a Manjari. So he's in Sadhaka Vesh, absorbed in his identity as a practitioner of Bhakti Bhajan, Raghunatha Bhakti Bhajan, and Manjari Bhava Bhasana. And he's hankering for this type of darshan. Because you might say, some people say they want generic darshan. I want to see Krishna. Okay, good. Krishna said, well, what way? Anyway. Like you love someone, you'll see them anyway. Any way they are. Come as you are, made up, unmade up, or fake up, non-fake up, make up, fake up. Because of love. But this Vajananandi, this Das Goswami, is very specific. You will give me great joy if I see. I don't want to see you alone. I don't want to see you alone. I want to see you with Krishna. And I don't want to see you just having an argument, being in Madan, him kneeling at your feet, begging, please forgive me, I didn't mean it, please forgive me. I want to see you very sweet together. Madhuri Radharani and Madhuri Krishna. Madhuri and Madhura. Madhuri and Madhura. I want to see us in a very sweet way, wandering through the sweet forest of Braj, singing sweet songs, Madhura Madan, sweet erotic love songs about each other. You'll sing a song about Krishna's erotic love, then I'll listen to Krishna sings a song about your erotic love, and my hair will stand on end, and tears will rush from my eyes. I hear this amazing description, how Krishna describes your erotic love with him, then how you sing a song describing your erotic love with him. And then he sings a song about the effect of your erotic love on him, and you sing a erotic love, Madan, about the effect of his erotic love on you. It's really complicated. So all these kind of songs, Krishna can sing about himself, he can sing about Radharani, sing about both of them together. The Manjari hears this, she'll feel muda, we have great joy, great happiness. Happiness of the eyes. What's happiness of the eyes for a sadhaka, Manjari sadhaka? See Radha and Krishna embrace. What's happiness for the ears? Hear them talking love songs to each other. Everybody wants to put a little microphone in the bedroom of a man or woman. Record those little love talks called love prattles. Love prattling, little sweet love talks. You want to know what Radha and Krishna talk about when they're in the flower bed? Who revealed it? Who revealed the secret love prattles, the secret love talks of Radharani and Krishna are lying in the Kund flower bed? Who revealed it? Yes and no. Vinod Valari Manjari. Who's that? Hey, smart girl. Vishwanath Chakravarti. How do you reveal that? Surata Katamritam. Famous poem by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Surata Katamritam. The nectar talks, love talks. Surata means erotic love. Surata. Surata Katamritam. So this is a beautiful talk. Krishna says, Radharani, why this, why that? And he says, why? She says, why this, why that? Very embarrassing, very, very candid, frank discussion about each other's transcendental bodies and other things. So this is the talks the Manjaris want to hear. Naughty ears. Manjaris have very naughty ears because they're called Manjaris. Manjari means not a girl, not a woman. Like a in-betweener. So they're not really so serious like a woman. They're not so stupid like a girl. They know what's going on. They know all about birds and the bees, and they're very naughty. They're very naughty. They're chalak. So this is our great source of happiness for the ears of Manjari, to hear those love talks and to see them walking. So this is what the verse is saying, verse 79. So let's see what Srimati Das Babaji says in his purport. So verse 79, Vilapa Kusumanjali. This is Ban Bihar Leela wandering through the forest of Radha Kund from 12:30 to 1:30 in the afternoon. So here's what he says. The Leela, I'll describe the Leela. It's mentioned in the commentary. Srimati and her Nagar, Swami means Radharani, Nagar means her lover Krishna, are approaching Tulsi Manjari. So Tulsi Manjari is already in the forest doing some seva, making a flower bed in the kunja, and Brinda Devi and other gopis are bringing Radha and Krishna to that flower bed in the kunja, been prepared by Tulsi Manjari. So Tulsi Manjari sees Radha and Krishna approaching, and what she sees, she hears them sing sweet songs with each other on the bank of Radhakund. Sramani places her lovely arm on the shoulder of Krishna and embraces him with her arm. And Sramani's arm is elegant because of her pure love, not just because of her beautiful body. In other words, someone has a perfectly proportioned body that has natural kanti, has effulgence and radiance, and then they're attractive, they become beautiful because of those physical features. But Radharani's beauty is her physical features, and more important, the beauty of her love. Love makes anything beautiful. Just like it says in cooking, if you're not a good cook, make sure you serve your food hot. Because it says in Niti Shastra, hot food always tastes good. That's one trouble in Sunday feast. Usually Sunday feast, the food is cold by the time you eat it. But good temples, they try to serve hot food. In India, it's easy to serve hot food. They cook before they serve it. Like that, we had some functions here. The cook was out there by the hand pump. He was cooking hot. As soon as he cooked hot puris, they were served out. Getting hot puris at the feast, and the study was all hot. That's a good thing. So it says that poorly cooked food tastes good if it's served hot. So if you're not a good cook and you have guests, serve your food hot. So Radharani's beauty, her physical beauty makes her beautiful, but more important is her love. So when I say Sulati Tara, Atara means extra, extraordinary. Sulalita means extremely elegant and beautiful, and to excessive degree. Like Purnam Bhagavan, Purnatara Bhagavan, Purnatara Bhagavan. So this word is Shubhali-tatara. So this is the point that Nandas is making. The Radharani's arm is called Sulalita because of physical beauty, but also because of love. Because Hari cannot be conquered just by physical beauty without love. Love is the main ingredient everywhere. Swamiji's arm, Radharani's arm, is made of Mahabhav. That's why they're so lovely. This is the basic theme of all the commentaries. That love makes one beautiful. So Radharani is perfection of love, so she's the most beautiful. Love means Bhav, and she's Mahabhav. Mahabhav Swarupini. Swami's right arm goes around Shyam's back, waist, and and Shyam places his long left arm over Radharani's left shoulder and makes his left hand reach down as far as her left leg. That's it. We're talking about auspicious bodily symptoms. Jhana Lambita. Lord Chaitanya, there's a bhajan describing Lord Chaitanya. Jhana Lambita means, Lambita means long, and Jhana means arm. So he has long arms, because long arms are auspicious. Like most of your arms reach close to your knees, it's auspicious. Most people, you walk by, most men, their arms come down to about their hips. If they're hanging straight, they come down to their hips. If they go down to the mid-thigh or more, they're very auspicious. So Krishna has long arms. It's very, very convenient also. And everything Krishna is rage for enjoyment. So the main person that Krishna enjoys is Radharani. So he has a general lumbi to not to show I'm Sarvamangala. I'm all auspicious. I have Sarvamangala Anga. Sarvamangala Anga means I have all auspicious body, limbs. Well, I have long arms because I have something to do with my hands. Do. Krishna is the naughtiest of the naughty. Dearly Nayak. Very humorous and naughty. So it says here, how many hundreds of desires awaken in Krishna's heart after Swami touches him with her elegant, loving arms? Obviously, if someone you love touches you, then your heart ignites. Your Stavavali in the heart. Stavavali is like a pot of ghee. So it's okay. It's just there. A pot of ghee looks like yellow liquid. It's quiet. We put a match on it. Wow! It starts burning like anything. So the Stavavali is like a pot of ghee in the heart. It's very smooth. It's very liquidy, it's very golden, it's very attractive, but it's not doing anything. But if some udipan comes, some stimulant, some excitement, little match, boom, it blows up, and then hair stands, and then starts trembling, your upper lip starts trembling, and your hair, you're sweating, many things happen. So Radharani just touches the guy, oh, she touched me. And then boom, the ghee blows up. And that stimulates the Stavavali, and then other things are called anubhavs. Anubhavs follow that bhav. That's called vibhav. It's called the udipan vibhav, the stimulant of the lover and beloved. So Radharani is stimulating Krishna. So what's Krishna doing to Radharani? Same thing. So, you press the button and then the jukebox plays, I mean, so there's 30 songs in the machine. You press the button and it sings different songs. It's called jukebox. So when they put their arms around each other, then their mouth open. They start singing, I'm in love. So they sang Madan and a Gun. Very sweet love songs came out. So one thing followed the other thing. What came first? I didn't turn this on. You had to send me a copy of it. It was on, but it wasn't. I was on pause. So there's a sequence. First, you have the Vibhav Prema Shraya combined with the Vibhav Prema Vishai, Radha and Krishna, lover and beloved combined. They meet, then they touch each other, and when they touch, that's the result of the excitement of their hearts. They want to touch each other, because when you're with their lover, you want to see them, want to touch them, want to speak to them, want to hear their voice, and all these things. So everything's going on one by one. There's feeling of touch. They want to hear each other. So Krishna starts singing about Radharani. Radharani replies by singing about Krishna. So Krishna's arms are unlimitedly strong, and the beauty of his arms becomes more beautiful when his arms are engaged in Radharani's service. When Radha and Krishna embrace each other, they begin to sing sweet love songs in an intoxicated state. Because the word for intoxication is mada. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh,
Madan.
Mada, Matsarya. Funny chart. $3.45. So there, Radha and Krishna relishing the beauty of the forest around Radha Kund. The trees are full of flowers and bees, crazy for the honey. Deers and rabbits are playing, and cuckoos, parrots, and cranes are sweetly singing. The air is filled with rich fragrance of lotus flowers blooming. Radha and Krishna illuminate the shore of Radha Kund with their bluish and golden effulgence. So the Radha and Krishna are singing intoxicating, because Madan means intoxicating, love song. Automatically goes together. Love and intoxication go together. You can't separate love from intoxication. Because intoxication means crazy. Because when you drink a lot of whiskey, you go blind. That's what I say about love.
Love is blind.
Love is blind. So you drink a lot of whiskey, you're totally intoxicated, you go blind. So you fall in love, you get blind, and because you're intoxicated. That's the greatest form of intoxication, is love. So Krishna's personification of intoxicated lover. Radharani's personification of intoxicated beloved. We're the worshippers of these intoxicated pair. Mana and Yugal. This is nice. How much Swami is enjoying. Radharani sings, and he quotes some Bengali bhajan. Maybe Chandidas, who knows. Radharani sings while they're walking together and sing their Mother of Madan Gan, their erotic love songs on the banks of Radharani. She says, Radharani says, I will tear open my chest where my heart is, Krishna, and I'll put you inside my heart. So this is like Hanuman ripped open his chest and showed Sitaram. So Radharani, I don't know if she's thinking of Hanuman, but she's feeling like Krishna, because I have my arm around you, you have your arm on my shoulder, I have my arm around your waist, and we're embracing time to time, we stop and embrace tight each other. But that's not close enough. Having your embrace in my arms, it's not enough to have your embrace in my arms. I want to put you inside my heart. I want to open my heart, I want to open my chest and put you inside my heart and lock it up. There's love songs like that. That's what this love song says. Egbuka Chirik is Bengali. I will tear open my chest where my heart is, and I'll put you in my heart. And while Radharani's singing this love song, Krishna's tapping the tal. What's he using for a drum? Tal means beat. So we already heard his left hand. His left hand is going on Radharani's shoulder and has long arms, a Jano Lomita, and they're reaching down, and he's tapping. Radharani's singing a love song. He's tapping it, bum bum bum, and that's increasing the Madan. That's obviously increasing Radharani's Madan, and that's what Krishna's trying to do. The heat of the Urifan is increasing more and more as they progress. She should simply sing a song, but he's being his naughty self. I'm going to keep the beat. Krishna. Swami feels the strength of Krishna's arm. Rasamai Sham, Rasamai Swami. how sweet are their voices. Sometimes Swami puts her head on Krishna's chest and sings. Sham bandhu amara prana tumi, kon shubhadine toma deka tova sone. Oh, Bengali cool stuff. I don't know what Bengali is. Oh, Radharani, what does Radharani sing? Oh, Sham, oh friend, you're my life. I cannot forget the blessed day when I met you. When I saw your moon-like face, I could not stay calm anymore. How the heart of this unfortunate girl aches. I'm dying 10 times in a half an hour. That's an amazing concept. I'm dying 10 times in a half hour in separation from you. I'd like to see what the Bengali is. Yeah, there it is. Avagira Pran Kore an Chan Dande Dasha Bara Mari. Bar means times, Mari means dying, Dande Dash. Dande means 24 minutes. There's 60 dandas in one day. 2 dandas makes 1 muhurta. We say Brahma muhurta is 2 dandas. Dandas 24 minutes. There's 60 24 minutes in a day. So he said, Radha, not seeing you for a second is a dande dasha bara mari. 10 times, half hour, I'm dying. Mari means marana. Rake Krishna Marike, Mari Krishna Rakeke. If Krishna wants to be a Raki, if Krishna wants to protect you, no one can kill you. If Krishna wants to kill you, no one can save you. It's a popular Hindi phrase. Rake Krishna Mari Krishna Radhe-Shyam. So that's her song. So she goes on. Oh, Kanu. That's a Bengali, like Bengali bhajan was. They always call Krishna Kanu. Oh, Kanu, listen. Shuno. You're my very life. Be kind to me. Give me the shade of lotus feet. I made my fame and family tradition sink in the ocean of love. I cannot live without you. Beautiful love song. So Shyam sings a love song in reply. What does Krishna sing? Sundari, Amari Kohichuki, Tomar Puriti, Bhavati, Vivara Hoyachi, Tiranai Mon, Salau Chan. Oh, that goes on. Shuno Vinodni, Prema Kahani, Parana Raichi Banda, Ekai Parana, Deo Bina, Gyanakoi Gila Danda. Oh Sundari, what are you telling me? I have become absorbed in remembering your love again and again. Tomar Priti, Bhavati means again and again. Priti means love. My mind never is peaceful. My mind is always agitated. I can't find any relief. I see you everywhere in all 10 directions, in the sky and the earth. I wander the hills and rivers of Vrindavan, looking for you. I don't think of anyone else but you. That's pretty convincing talk. I don't know if it's true. You appear in my mind even when I eat or sleep. Listen, O Vinodini, to this love story. We are 2 bodies and 1 soul. Ek Paran Dea Bina. We are 2 bodies and 1 soul. Raghunatha sings. Gone is the duality between us. Now we're one. Swami is enchanted by Shyam's love song, and lifts her arm from his belly up to his neck. And shut. Right, lifts her right arm up from his belly to his neck. Because what's she going to do? You're going to pull his neck down and give him reward for his love song. The plot gets thicker. There's Sparsha, touch, Ganda, smell of the bodies, touch of, and sight of each other. And showing the fingers, now a taste of Ras. Krishna Dar Amritam, Radharani Dar Amritam, the nectar of Radharani's lips, nectar of Krishna's lips. Now they want to get the nectar. Okay, touch. I look at you. You smell good. You look good. You touch good. You taste good. I look at the mango ice cream. Looks good. Smells good. What does it taste like? Well, it tastes good too. Like last night, remember? It was good. Look good. Smell good. Taste good. So now it's time for kissing. It's in the class. That's right up. So Radha lowers her face and rewards Shyam with a kiss. This is a suitable reward for such sweet love song. There is no limit to Krishna's ecstasy. Now Radha and Krishna are freely enjoying as sweet as the king of elephants with his mate. There are no Sakhis around here. It's just Radharani, Krishna, and Manjari. So we'll continue this purport of verse 79 tomorrow. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.